Hey, what's going on, guys? Twitch is being weird today. Like, it says I'm live in one place. It doesn't say I'm live in another. My alerts haven't gone off. I don't know. Weird. I don't know. Let me, fucking do this. There it goes. All right. It went without me. It did its own thing. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna keep going with Dragon Quest. Things are starting to finally kind of move, maybe? That's kind of hard to tell. I don't know. It's hard to tell because, like, A, we just got creamed by that boss. But B, like, we're finally getting some exposition with, like, the dream world and the not dream world. It seems like it's future and past, but I don't think it's quite. So, I don't know. But anyway, we just lost our entire fortune. Yeah, Skull. We gotta go defeat what's his name. But obviously we're not quite leveled up to that point yet, so we'll go do a little grinding. And we'll see what we can get. I don't know, it's a shame that, like, we had to get toasted that bad. I don't know. What's going on with you today, Skull? Anything good? Walking corpses. This is going well? Nice, nice. Oh, well, happy early birthday, man. I'm just trying to, like, think through what I'm going to do for streaming for the rest of my life. I want to finish these. I've got some other stuff lined up. I want to do Dwarf Fortress. I really want to get into Dwarf Fortress again, but that's not exactly a fan favorite. And some people like it, but not everyone does. But then again, am I playing what people want me to play, or am I playing what I want to play? You know, like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's entertainment. It depends on how you want to play it. I mean, some people go all out and, like, actually make, like, cool designs out of everything and all that. And some people go the whole, like, you know, how big of an army can we fight? You know, can we release the clowns? How long can we stand and all that? And, you know, I feel like I'm kind of in the middle where I'm just kind of trying to play. But if clowns come, then clowns come. But there's a lot of, like, advanced things that I don't really know how to do, you know? And especially, I haven't played in almost a year or so. It's going to make it difficult for me to pick it back up. But, like, things like you can make a whole bunch of armies and have them, like, do training for some part of the day and do work for another and sleep for another and then have recreation or whatever. I don't know how to set all that up. Any armies that I set up are, like, usually 24-hour training, you know, with sleep time, you know? It's like... And you can set it up so they carry food with them so they don't have to run off to grab food in the middle of training and, like... I don't know, there's a whole lot of stuff. Carver, level 20, looks like. There's a whole lot of stuff you can do, and I only kind of know the skim of the top, you know? Usually it's one of those things where I'm like, ah, shit, how do I do this? And I go look up how to do it and do it. You know, I don't know. That also kind of leads back to, like, the really long streams, which I'm not trying to get away from really long streams, but I'm also not really trying to do them as often. I'm like, I'm fine if it happens, but I'm not sitting here planning out, like, 8-hour streams, 14-hour streams, you know? If that's what happens, like, I'll have work tomorrow. Who knows how long I'm going to stream for? Who knows how long I'm going to want to sit here? You know, a lot of times, by the time I'm done streaming, you know, my back hurts a bit from sitting here all day and not getting up, you know? Streamlining mods, lazy new pack, yeah. I definitely use the lazy new pack. I'll admit to that readily. I'll use Dwarf Therapist to help me out. I'll use I forget what it's called. DF hack, which lets you do things like /clean all. Instead of having dwarves clean, you can kind of clean up, like, the blood and the excess stuff. It doesn't move things like rocks and materials, but, you know, if there's barf and blood everywhere, it'll help clean that up to help frames go up and all that. And I don't know, I also end up getting into this big spiral where, like, work starts not getting done, so I accept more dwarves. And then I have more dwarves, but none of them have the right jobs, so work keeps not getting done, and then I accept more dwarves, and I gotta make more food, and, you know, like... Some people do this thing where they're like, all right, 8 dwarves and that's it. And they have this big thriving thing with 8 dwarves, and I'm just sitting here, I've got like 40 dwarves, and I'm like, nothing's happening. So I gotta, like, the way I play isn't balanced quite right, you know? So I don't know. I got a lot to... I got a lot to, like, weigh, you know? And then something else I wanted to do. I run out of RAM on my other computer. I do it there, but I wanted to do World Gen for like a couple days. Like, I wanted to make a huge, you know, World Gen thing. But I run out of RAM on my old computer, my secondary computer, so I can't exactly, like, do that. And if I want to do it on my main computer, I can't use my main computer for days. So it's like... Do they have the fucking... How am I supposed to play the ocarina? I don't have the ocarina in my inventory. Yeah, use NASA. See, the problem isn't even like computing power, because I can have it do it in the background. It's that I need the larger RAM to be able to do it, because it uses all the RAM and shit to do that. So it's like I could do it on my main computer, but I really can't do much else on my main computer. And it's not even like I could do it on like a work computer over the weekend or something, because I need the RAM. So it's like there's no win. Maybe I'm supposed to make the fire again? No, I just walk right over the fire. Okay. I mean, I'm here to train. I'm not here to fight him right now, but like... Maybe I just gotta download more RAM. I really don't want to buy more RAM. It's to just run Dwarf Fortress, to be honest. Especially if I'm upgrading this computer whenever I do, I gotta go to DDR4, so I can't even reuse the RAM. I can't use DDR4 on this machine, and my next machine's definitely gonna be DDR4. Bootleg Chinese site do it for me? Yeah, right. Because like I was looking on the Dwarf Fortress Reddit page, and like some people have rendered worlds for like a while, but I don't think anyone's gone as far as like I kind of want to go from what I've seen. What's going on, Grin? So it would be cool to do that and then make that available for people to use. They also have tools to like view the history of the world and all that, where you can see all the different factions and how many fights they've fought against other people and all that. It's like, yeah, Dwarf Fortress, yeah, dude. Talking about how I wanted to do a really long world gen, but my second computer doesn't have enough RAM to do a long world gen. It only has enough to do like an okay world gen, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've been thinking of playing it again. It's on my long list of back burner games. But like I said, I wanted to do a really long world gen, but I don't have enough RAM. So I'd have to do it on my main computer, but I don't have 3 days to a week to let my main computer sit here doing nothing, you know, like... Let me see if I can find... I sent these to... Yeah, let me open these real quick. Hang on 1 second. I've showed these on stream before, but I'll show you again. Because I know some of you guys weren't really around when I did that. I just gotta give me a minute. I'm opening up a ton of pictures. All right. So, where is it? 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 So, right? GDR2, it's all good. This is a heat map of this world I generated, right? 1,050 years long generation, right? This is a heat map of all the different battles that occurred in the world. So you can see up here, there was a ton of battles up here. You can see over here, tons of battles here, a bunch down here, a bunch over here, right? So, over here, this is where all the forgotten beasts live. So you can see, especially this area up here, there's a little bit of a correlation between where the forgotten beasts live and where all the battles occurred. Right? here's all where the humans lived. There's some humans up here. I mean, in close proximity to beasts. I assume that's where there's a lot of battles up there. Here's where the dwarves lived. So you can see this big belt right here. I bet you some of these battles down here might have been dwarves. No, not really. There's a little hot spot of dwarves. Maybe they were dwarves being sieged. And so this is all the wars fought by different civilizations. So you can see all the different civilizations of dwarves, elves, goblins, humans. And blue is defending and red is attacking. So you can see the goblins fought a lot of wars where they attacked people. And the elves fought a lot of wars where they defended. What else do we got? This is the wars fought by race. So yeah, you can see the goblins fought a lot, and the elves defended a lot. And this is just an overview. You can see year 0 to year 10,000, 1050. The breakdown of races. Goblins, dwarves, elves, humans, and there's a little sliver of kobold in there. We got a couple of fallen civilizations, current civilizations, all that. And so this Legends viewer allows you to take this info. You know, you basically import the Legends data from your Dwarf Fortress game, and you can have this viewer do things like that, you know, and you can read every single war that's fought, every single thing that happened in those wars and all that. There's a lot to it. There's a lot that goes into it. You know what I mean? There's a lot you could do. There was a total of 65,000 humans. I know. Just interesting shit. I think it's interesting. I'm sure. Yeah, Lobster. Character's dad. Yeah, no, we're on to 6, man. Somebody learned swoosh. Nivan learned swoosh. Gotta close out of 6 billion tabs in Firefox. But I do want to play more Dwarf Fortress, but at the same time, there's only so many hours in the day. It's gone. You wish you could play, but you can't get the UI and the controls. Well, have you tried the Lazy Noob Pack? That definitely helps, especially Dwarf Therapist. But yeah, you know what? I do not hesitate to say that I look things up every time I play. It doesn't help that every time I play, I leave a big gap between, but I definitely look things up. If you go on Reddit, there's a lot of really nice cheat sheets that can help you. You know, quick how to do XYZ kind of things, you know. Even for adventure mode, they have a cheat sheet as well. But yeah, so Grin, we got all the way here, and we fought and we lost. So I'm just grinding a little bit because obviously my level's not high enough. You know what, Lobster? I feel the same way, but once I get back into it, I keep like I feel it. You know what I mean? Once I get the idea of how it feels under my hands, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, okay, blah blah blah. I start being able to kind of play without like reading the menus so much. You know what I mean? Like you start feeling what you got to do. And then there's the whole tile set versus ASCII crowd. And I'm a little bit of a weirdo. I like the tile sets for Fortress mode, but I like the ASCII for adventure mode. So another Yggdrasil leaf. Awesome. Yeah, Grin, we just literally went through. Carver found out that he was a dream and like recombined with his stone self. We went to fight oh shit, what's his name? And lost. It's gone, Kate. So like I said, I'm just grinding out a little bit, trying to get my levels up a bit. Also, I lost like almost 5,000 gold, so it would be nice to buy some armor. Yeah, what sucks is Navon joined when I was like 16, 17 or whatever at level 10, so. And what's their name decided not to come in after I spent a shit ton of money on like armor and stuff for them, so. All that money was wasted. They're like, oh yeah, I'll put the items back in your box, your bag for you so you can reuse them, and nobody can equip them. I don't mind the ASCII, I know what things are easier with the tile set. You know what I mean? That, and I feel like, especially if I'm streaming it, it helps people a little bit, you know? At least now, like, you know, trees look like trees. Or things like DF Hack lets you see, excuse me, lets you see a Z level down. You know, so like, if there's a cliff, you can kind of see one Z level down. It's kind of muted in color and it's darker, but like you can see what's there, so it kind of helps you see almost 3D-ish, you know? Like all that kind of thing, the quality of life stuff, I definitely like, so. Plus, again, like I said, if I'm streaming it, it helps. Maybe it turns off some really hardcore people, but yeah, Grin, you can also use, what is it? Is it K to examine? I'm trying to remember. I think it's K to examine. So you can also use that to figure out what things are too, even without looking them up. Millie level 18. Kabuff. Oh boy. Give me 1 second. Let me look something up. Classic. Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure it's K. You'll have to maybe make that your last Wikipedia lookup is to see if K is but I'm pretty sure K is the examine, and then you can use the arrow keys to, or whatever, you know, whatever keys you want, or to navigate WSD, whatever it is, to highlight whatever it is and see what it is, and you can scroll through, you know, like entity, what's on the ground, whatever. I'm not a huge fan of ASCII, but like I said, I can work with it. I would much rather, Gear level 20. I would much rather use a pack. Losing is 75% of the fun. It is. It is, but losing in a fun way. You know what I mean? Like, if you just lose because, like, I don't know, you fucking, I mean, even still, if you just lose because you starve to death, but even still, your guys go crazy when they starve. So I don't know. I guess there is no bad way to lose. There's just better ways to lose. This is the island, yeah. Which I'm assuming is mid-ish way through. It's this island here. I'm like half lost on what I want to do. I gotta continue grinding, I guess. Oh, wait a second. When we got to the castle, what's his name was like, I'm laying this down so we can just warp back here. So I just have to warp over there. Murdaugh, that's his name. Yeah, this game, not that it's not straightforward, it's just the story is a little convoluted to be thrown at you like that. And some of the puzzles on how to progress aren't exactly straightforward either. You know what I mean? Like I had a couple of things where I had to talk to a dude after talking to another dude. But I didn't know that. It doesn't tell you that anywhere. I just talked to the first dude and then talked to the second dude. And I had no idea to talk to this first dude again, you know? Like... The church bed, yeah. Or, I don't know. Some of the things are not, in my opinion, friendly. Not that they're not friendly, but like, how do I ever know how to do those things? You know? Chambers in there. Oh, I didn't even... Ha. Of course, they're the one who knew fucking zing. I didn't even see them. I was looking at my phone. Sorry. They're the one I really need to train, so... It's amazing how they fucking dodge that boomerang every time. Carver level 21. Ah, of course, not enough MP to... It's an evac. You watch, I'm not gonna have enough MP to zoom. Can I even... Is there an outside for me to zoom out of from here? I don't even know. No, there's no way for me to get out of here. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, all right, so I'm fucked. Basically, I just gotta die in here. God damn it. There goes all my fucking money again. Don't cast it on him. Ah, fuck. Thank you. Like, I want him to take 80 damage a turn off on me. Yeah, I just tried to use it. You can't use it in this. You can't use it in here. I just gave my guy MP with the holy water, magic water. Really? Really? I can't believe how many times he fucking misses. I guess it doesn't matter. We're here to fucking... We gotta die to get out of here anyway, so... Didn't realize that that would be a thing. Yeah, of course. Rip my cash again. She's got no MP. Sure, just take all my money. No worries. No! I fucking hate this menu. Almost got a night. Where's the bank? It's not the bank. So I spent today at work reorganizing one of our places where we do 3D printing. We moved everything around and got it all situated nicely. I now have 2 big long columns full of printers and a couple printers up on a counter. Preparing for 2 new printers. Ultimaker 5s, for those of you who know your printers. We're getting the fancy ones. The Ultimaker 5s have this system where they've got I think it's like 5 or 8 spots for reels underneath that you feed it in, and it will auto feed reels into the thing. So if you wanted to do a multicolored print with 5 different colors or 6 different colors or 8, whatever the max is, you can do it, which is great. You can multicolor print things. And is there no bank in this town? Of course there's no bank in this town. So that's cool. We bought them, and we're told that they're shipping soon. So what that means, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Soon could mean they're here next week, or it could mean like not till January. So but that should be interesting. We're probably going to put PVA in one of the slots because it's a dual extruder as well. So you can choose. The way it works is it has all these banks for filament, and then it has 2 holes: a extruder 1 hole and extruder 2 hole. And you basically, put it in the hole that you want it to extrude through, and it feeds them. It actually has a pre-extruder. Or a pre-advancer, I don't know exactly what they call it, that sends the filament forward. So you can, what it does is, it feeds it through, and then when it doesn't need that filament back, it retracts it, but it can retract it past the extrusion motor, so it needs a secondary motor to be able to re-push it forward to engage that motor when that time comes to use that filament again. So it's got some tech in it. It's pretty cool. It also has a dehumidification system, which is cool because humidity is very bad for the filament. Essentially, the filament absorbs water and becomes like brittle and nasty, and you end up like boiling the water instead of melting the filament, and it pops and crackles and doesn't really work very well. So it has that to help keep that humidity stable, and it also has heated print beds, all that. I mean, that's pretty, not that that's standard, but that's pretty, par for the course with higher end stuff right now. I don't know. I've got some projects I've needed to do. I've got at this point, I don't even know where it went. I have there it is. I have a backup camera that the mount broke for, that I intended to make a 3D print a mount. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But, you know, 3D print a mount and attach it to my vehicle in the rear view window. I just need to actually sit down with, you know, like Fusion 360 or something and model out exactly what I wanted to do. I wasn't good on stream, but I never ended up actually going through with it. Maybe I'll reinstall and do that. Yeah, if Dwarf Fortress doesn't bore you, come watch me 3D model for hours on end. It's not even 3D model. It would just be a 2D model that I extrude into 3D, more or less. But yeah, it's cool. Right now we have 5 Ultimakers and 6 Tazbot. And 2 form printers. The form ones are pretty cool. The form ones are liquid resin that is UV sensitive, so when it gets exposed to UV, it hardens. And so the way it works is you have these trays that you put the filament in, the resin in, and there's the build plate is actually upside down. So your build plate is like this, sitting here, and it raises and lowers like that. And what it does is it lowers all the way as far down as it can go, till it's almost touching the bottom of the resin tank. And the resin tank is clear on the bottom. And a bright light shines in whatever shape the first layer is in, and that hardens and it solidifies to that plate, that upside down plate. Ooh. And that makes your first layer. And then the first layer moves a little bit further away, and you do it again to make the second layer. You know, the light shines through and it hardens in that area. Ashlyn's not even in our party. They're probably in the carriage. And so that's how that works. You just keep doing that over and over, building up layers. So we have 2 of those. Those are messy. I don't really like them for that, but the quality of the prints that they produce are very high quality. Because it's a light, it can get really precise. You know, you don't have to worry as much about like nozzle thickness or anything like that, or you know, a lot of times, you know, with a regular 3D printer, you got to worry about, you know, if you do a really thin nozzle, you got to make sure that your prints take a lot longer, because not only do you have to fill in the same area with a smaller nozzle, but you know, you got to make them structurally intact and all that, structurally sound and all that, so that takes a while. But with the form ones, it just runs a light over everywhere it needs to be. You know, it can be super fast. It can be, you know, I mean, look how fast something like a projector can raster an image or whatever. You know, you can do it almost that fast, and boom, a layer's done, you know? But yeah, when you're done, you gotta like pull them out, and you gotta give them isopropyl alcohol baths to remove the excess resin that isn't hardened, because obviously it's in a resin bath, so it's going to come out covered in resin. And you have to... oh, excuse me. You have to do that, and then you're supposed to cure them under lights so that it finishes hardening, because it's only a semi-cure when the machine cures it. But one thing I don't like is we don't really have those curing lights. So, you know, you kind of gotta like stick them outside and let them cure that way. But if you don't, they come out, I don't want to say gummy, but like it feels like if you handled it wrong, you can get it stuck under your thumbnail or something, you know? Almost like if you ever had silly putty that dried and how it's still kind of soft, but not really. That's kind of how I feel about it. Just doing some exploring while we grind a little bit. That, and I've been doing some general maintenance. You have things like all the Taz printers used to be on wire racks, which I absolutely hate. I don't like wire racks, so we took them all off, but we had a series of lights wired to them, almost in like a big C, so, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when we laid them out on the table, we had to reverse some of the lights so that the lighting would run properly, and so I had to cut some of them off, and I don't have any zip ties, so I gotta get zip ties to put them back. Or, you know, some of them aren't printing properly, so I gotta replace stuff. What's going on, Mustix? I gotta replace some of the extrusion heads, or even the print beds and stuff like that. Navan level 16, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty tired too, dude. So go to bed, man. All right, don't let me keep you up. Yeah, are you working tomorrow too? All right, yeah, you said you didn't have any days off. See, you can't mess up your sleep schedule if you don't keep a sleep schedule. Like me. Just don't sleep. Be like King Somnia. Wait until I hit north 35. Oh, I'm sure, dude. I already can't do what I used to do. I remember fucking in high school staying up at like 11 or 12. They'd start Forensic Files, and I'd watch that until like 4 a.m. and then get up at 6:30 to go to school and shit, and sleep and take a nap after school, and then get back doing work, whatever, you know. I was so happy when I was able to get like my own TV. be able to do it, like watch stuff like that. I like Forensic Files a lot. Narrator, I love the narrator's voice too. Yeah, I don't really take anything. I guess really most of my caffeine comes from iced tea. If Gearomatic is so good, how come there isn't a Gearomatic 2? I can't, because you can't improve on perfection. I don't know. Boy. Gear 2? Alright. Oof. Hard to hear that, man. Joe, you don't play Dwarf Fortress, do you? Played it, but not for a hot minute. I kind of want to pick it up again. What's going on, Scum? How are you? It's all good, Grin. No, it's one of those things like I don't know what to say besides sorry, you know? One of the texture packs, yeah? The tile set? I use those too. Yeah, still. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if I have quality options, to be honest. That might be part of it. Let's see. I do not have quality options. That's why. That's weird. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Twitch. I guess I'll deal with almost 150 people and no quality options. I mean, granted, most of it's through hosts, but I feel that, E6. Let me know if that's any better. Let's go. I just lowered the output bit rate. Yeah, well, I don't have fucking quality options, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Although, you would think that source here would be the same as source with quality options, but how's that, Scump? Is it any better for you or no? Well, no, I know it's not. I know it's not your end. I'm saying it's weird that there's some sort of difference between Twitch serving source with quality options and source without quality options. You'd think that the source would be the same no matter what, but it seems like it doesn't matter. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't want to talk to this guy. Yeah, I just lowered it down to 3. I was doing 4,500, but obviously that was not working for everyone. Oops. I mean, considering that it's mostly blocks, it shouldn't really make much of a difference. I'll be blurry in the bottom corner. Fuck this. All right, I'll be here. I want to like explore a bit because I need to level up, and there's nowhere to fucking explore to. Another medicinal herb. Yeah, this is blocked off as well. Use dial-up, yeah, I remember dial-up days, man. Hasn't been that long, right? Ashlyn level 10, not even in our party. Evac, finally. Well, you know, better than nothing, I guess, right? Yeah, I never really hopped on the Justin TV part of things. I knew it existed and I kind of got what it was, but I didn't really think it was like... I didn't think it was anything crazy. It's just like, alright, there's people streaming, whatever, you know? If only I had gotten back into it. I had gotten into it back then. I could be world famous now. I'd be the previous ninja. What was that one girl? What was her name? It wasn't Daisy, was it? There was one person who live streamed her life for like years. I'm trying to remember what her name was. It was like the first like IRL, but she kept her stream on all the time and like in her dorm. Even while she slept? Oh yeah, all the time. While she was changing, all sorts of everything, all the time. God. Well, back then it wasn't on Twitch. It was on her own site. She hosted her own site with the camera, and it was just always on. What the hell was her name? God damn it. A Twitch tradition, yeah. Jenny. That was her name. Jennifer Ringley. Jenny cams, they called it. It would update every like minute or something. It wasn't like a live stream, it was just an image every minute or so. From 1996 to 2003. So what's that? 7 years. What's going on, Mac? How you doing? Live stream? Yes, but that was live streaming back then. How you doing, Mac? Doing all right? At its peak, it got over 7 million hits a day. Thank you, Ruptured. What are we talking about? The like precursors to Twitch. We were talking about Justin TV and all that shit, and I remember that there was somebody who ran, I believe it was jennycam.org was the website, where it was just literally a live feed from her dorm or her apartment or whatever. And by live feed, I mean live for the 1993, which was like a picture every minute it would update or whatever, 45 seconds, whatever it was. And she live streamed her life from her dorm. And that and what is it? The coffee pot were the first like live webcam feeds that people watched. Live pictures, yes. That's the thing, yeah, she did it from 93 to, what did we say? 96 to 2003, I think we said. And so it was just always on while she was sleeping. Sometimes it would just be her empty room while she was away at class or out, eating or whatever. And sometimes it would just be her studying. Did she stop because people started stalking her? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't remember exactly why. Trying trying to see if I could find like more about it, but Jennicam. She was the first web-based life caster, is what they called it. Not IRL or webcasting or anything. Life caster. Tree feller. I don't know if I've seen these guys before. Huh. She's shut down on December 31st, 2003, citing PayPal's anti-nudity policy. That's what it says on Wikipedia, but... Being nude is not a thing? Well, what's going on, Easy? I mean, because she was streaming her life from her bedrooms or whatever, I guess that's part of it. But I mean, like, she didn't always turn it off when she was having like relations with people and stuff, so I can see why PayPal would be like, dude, don't do that. But or like, I guess like after getting out of the shower or whatever, you know, I mean, it's her room. But what's weird is it sparked a whole bunch of other people to do this life casting kind of thing, where like there were other people who were doing this too. And I guess she like stole the fiance from one of them, and I don't know. It has its drama and its story and all that, but peak viewer times, yeah. You watch the one image per minute. You get all 4 images of the act. Did I watch it? No, I've never seen it, but I listened to a couple interviews that she did recently in the last 4 or 5 years. She worked as a computer scientist, a computer something the whole time, or most of the time. So I think she just continued on the same job she had. I don't think she had a job change when that happened. Who was it? Reply All did an interview with her recently. I don't know, it's just an interesting, like, I don't want to say origin story, because it's not like it's not like somebody like coming into their role or whatever, but you know, it's the beginning of live streaming. Oh yeah, Easy. This is I mean, we're grinding, so it's not bad, but I don't even have anything that increases, you know, I have nothing. So long ago, but that's like not that long ago though. 16 years ago. I guess it's a little while ago, but you know what I mean. In the short term, it's not that long ago. In the long term, I mean, it's not that long ago. All right, it started a few years after I was born. I'm thinking in terms of technology, not in terms of how old I am or anything. But yes, it is a while ago. A phial of holy water. Nice. We could use that to lower the encounter rate, but considering we're trying to grind a little bit. Yeah, it was 96 to 2003 was the time it existed. So it was born when I was 5. I don't know, but then you have the, I don't want to say the competitor, but one of the other, in quotes, live events or webcams that was going on was, there was a guy working somewhere, didn't want to get up to check if the coffee was ready all the time. Excuse me, so he wired a camera into his network to take a picture and send it to him every couple of minutes, and then he made it public and people could watch the status of his coffee pot. Like that's another live stream that was around at the same time that, you know, one of the first live streams. I think someone else did an aquarium stream or something, and there's a couple other notable ones too, but like you're not gonna stare at this man's coffee? Yeah, but think about it. Back then, you didn't have, you know, 42 billion suckers on Twitch trying to you know, make you donate to them. You had some woman in her room, Carver 22, or a pot of coffee. I mean, wasn't NASA doing like that with ships and space and such? Probably. I mean, they had to get the data down somehow. It just, that was probably a lot more high powered and a lot more expensive. But and I don't think it was available to the public. Here you go, guys. Here's the webcam. Look, it's starting to fill up, guys. This was entertainment in 1996. Wow. Why don't I provide such riveting content? You want to see me make iced tea? Oops, that's not the screen I wanted to do. Hey, ready? Iced tea cam. Perfect, right? Right? I'm famous, world famous. Come watch me make iced tea. What's going on, Dune? I just imagine poor Dune just came in here at the last minute. Has no clue what's going on. Wow, we went on a big tangent. We went on Justin TV and being early streamer adopters to a woman who life casted herself, where she had a webcam back in 1996 that would update every minute on her website, so you can see what's going on in her room. To another rival webcast, not really rival, but of a coffee pot being made. And then we are here talking about me making iced tea. You'll take the coffee? All right. Maybe it's better if you didn't know. Well, that was the short gist of it. We gotta find something to talk about while we grind, so. Neva on level 17 learned Tingle. I can feel the evil creeping closer. It's a sign we're closing in on Murdaugh. How about D&D stories? I don't know if I have any crazy D&D stories. You have one? Go for it. Let's hear it. Damn it, I want some iced tea now. I can't believe I still don't have playback options or quality options. What's over there? Your DM has been playing this game for over 4 months. Planning it for over 4 months. Okay. When can you watch in 1080? I can broadcast in 1080, but I'd be using more bits to do that, you know. I usually have it with less viewers than this. I mean, again, a lot of the viewers are from hosts, but still. Speaking of, people are watching from hosts. Please feel free to come over and say hello. Tell us about your favorite coffee pot and or woman broadcasting her live stream. Start off with your character being rolled. You got all 13s for your Snake Man. Oh, God. Snake Man Warlock. Your phone's at 6%. My phone has this amazing habit of going down to 1% and then just hanging out there for the rest of the day. So I never really know when it's going to die. I was working on Sunday, and you know, I was doing 2 to 8, 2 to 6 was the show I was doing. At like 5:30, it was at 1%, and it lasted me all the way home. Bounty, okay. Yeah, so I'm I'm technically able to send 1080p or 4K to Twitch. I don't know if they'll accept 4K, but I can send it. But the problem is, the more numbers are in that number, the more bits I need to push, you know? So, you know, if I swap to 1080p, I gotta increase my bitrate. And there's a cap on bitrate. Yeah, easy. I do that once in a while. It helps, but at the end of the day, the iPhone 6s and the 6Ss have some pretty shitty battery history on them. Ended up bringing half your party into a desert oasis tower on another plane, as given to you by your patron. Okay. Apple had this whole thing where they put shitty batteries in the 6s and the 6Ss, and then later you can get a replacement, but it can still try and overdraw from the battery when the processor like revs up. So they released a fix, which is just them throttling down the speed of the processor so your phone's slower and doesn't draw as much power. So thanks for that, Apple. One guy found a weapon in there that he didn't like, so he left it there. And then we left and we found it sheathed on his belt. Oh, God. Is it cursed? I think it's a combination of the battery being fucked up and the calibration not working right. It says I have about 85, 84% battery life left. He's got a cursed Hellblade, yeah. That doesn't sound particularly useful, but he's played D&D before and he makes the silliest mistake. He tried to break it over his... Oh, God. I don't know a ton about cursed weapons, but I feel like that is not the right move. Just trying to get Navon up to like 20-ish. Opening a portal directly to the bottom of the 9th circle of... Oh my God. That doesn't sound good. You're all level 1. Yeah, good luck. Release the clowns. Send in the clowns. Oh, I don't know how that one goes. I was gonna say it's been a while since I heard that one, but it's in the image. Okay. We're starting over. What he should have said is XYE comes in to save them, and then they become, I don't know. Yeah. You gotta sneak the dwarves in where you can, you know. Clown attack music, is that from the story mission where you have to... Spoilers for GTA 5. Shoot the clowns? What was that? Couldn't even see what it was because the other computer has the video options up instead. It's all good, Lobster. I want to avoid that. Of course, I'm reading on my phone. Something smells toasty. I don't know if someone's making something upstairs. Hey, welcome back, Musics. Hopefully you had a good phone call. Am I having a stroke? I don't know. I seriously smell something cooking, though. I better fucking look into this. Enjoy this music. Hang on. They're barbecuing outside, that's why. Doesn't really seem like barbecue weather, but I'll accept it. 66 minutes to charge? Alright, well. Not that I'm saying stop watching me, but it'll go faster if you're not streaming. Ooh, jewel bag. A seizure from all that tea. Oh, I should have gotten tea license up. God damn it. What a waste. I can still smell it. Which is a little alarming because my nose is a little stuffy today. Oh boy, that's not good news, Sticks. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, if you need to cancel Wednesday, please, by all means. You know, we don't want to keep you from that. Man, I really smell it now. Holy shit. I'm gonna go pop outside, hang on. Alright, yeah, I just opened the door. It's definitely outside, so I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, well, like I said, you know, obviously family comes first, so don't hesitate to cancel. You just want barbecue sauce? You can come have some of my Guy Fieri barbecue sauce. It's Guy Fieri root beer barbecue sauce. Oh, some of their barbecue. Well, you can have the sauce. I got plenty of sauce. It actually really does taste like root beer, which I guess is a good thing, but it's all right. It's not bad. To be honest, you really notice it like when you just like taste it, but when it's like mixed in with stuff, it just tastes sweet. Excuse me. Yeah, I have to reach Murdoch's Keep, but I gotta fucking, like, not die when I get there, so I'm gonna grind a little bit more. Oh my god, I'm in a fucking Discord server for work. It's a student one, not a work. And this one guy has 60 fucking billion roles on his name, including first year student, second year student, third year student, fourth year student, fifth year plus student, and alumni. He's all those at once. Do they post horrible memes? It's pretty quiet, to be honest. It's mostly just posts from the subreddit that gets automatically posted. Today at 4:20 p.m. Why am I not able to make friends? Oh, I'm sorry. There's a post like that like every other day on the subreddit. It's so horribly depressing. Discord is gross, yeah. It's like, yeah, everybody has a hard time making friends. You don't gotta fucking like pity post yourself about it, man. Hey, Frey, how are you? Yeah, I'm in a Discord channel that posts updates from a subreddit, and the like every other day, every third day, there's a pity post, a self-pity post by either someone or multiple people about how they can't make friends. It's like, yeah, we all have that problem, but no one, you're not, social etiquette, don't post about it, dude. Just go out and like talk to people, dude. You think so, Skull? I'll give it a shot. I want to buy some more weapons and armor. No, I get that, but like, isn't it weird to post about it on Twitch? On Reddit? We're the same person. A post somebody pretending to be Obama. Asking if the coffee shop is open today. because it's a holiday. Classic. Everyone's been complaining about the Wi-Fi at work, and I'm not sure what they're talking about because work's fucking Wi-Fi and Ethernet, for me, are always rip-roaring fast, like fucking crazy fast. It's 4:20, I must make my daily Face with no friends post. A little alarm on their wristwatch goes off. Beep, 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 beep. Oh shit, I'm late. Their wristwatch calculator. Thank you, Emerald. Appreciate it, man. Why don't you have friends? I don't know, dude. Maybe try post about it in chat. Every day at 4:20. I get it. I fucking moved down here, and what? I have one coworker who I've hung out with outside of work like twice. You know, like, I get it. I'm not making fun of the guy because he doesn't have friends. I'm making fun of him because he's posting about it. You know what I mean? Posting, in my opinion, anyway. Posting about it online is not going to do anything to help you. Or what's even worse? Hang on, let me try and find one of the worst posts. Hang on. These come up every once in a while. Oh, it's been a while. Hang on. Where is it? Oh god, did they delete it? Somebody asking everyone else to stop with the pity pose. Here it is. Any ladies looking to cuddle right now? Who's going on Reddit to ask if the ladies want to cuddle? Like, who's browsing Reddit being like, oh shit, I gotta find me a man to cuddle with? Like, what? And it's not like one person like did it and that's it. Every couple of weeks this pops up. Their username Their username references cuddling at the university. University. Did you make this account just for this post? I gotta do what I gotta do. Oh no. This isn't the place to be looking for cuddles, my guy. Any non-zero chance is a chance worth taking. It's not a non-zero chance. It's a guaranteed 0 chance, dude. Oh my god. I hope it's just a meme, but I feel like it's not. How could it not be? They made a new account. I don't know. Again, what the fuck? This is a student Reddit page at work. Yeah, you gotta, if you're asking for cuddles from strangers, you gotta be a man and use your real account, you know? It's only fair. You wouldn't, Skull? No, you gotta do it. You can't anonymously ask. That gets you nowhere. Oh, of course it's a bad idea in the first place, but if you're gonna do it, you gotta commit, no? Again, I'm not making fun of the guy for asking for cuddles. I'm making fun of the guy for asking on Reddit with a username tailored specifically for, like, hiding. I don't know, dude. What a loser. Let's go back to playing Dragon Quest now, guys. Right? This is a pretty good stream today. It's just me projecting. Yes, that's actually my account. Shh. Don't tell the subreddit it's actually me. Cuddles at school. Sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing so much today. Carver could use the steel broadsword. It looks like that's the highest thing he can use right now. Why don't you have a seat over there? I'm staff. I get arrested for that? So I can't get arrested. I can lose my job. Oh, thank you, Photon. Perfect time to drop in. So there's actually, like, rules about that. Which is weird to think about, but... And surprisingly, it's not no. What's going on, Bulba? Not today. I'm just chilling down here. Just batting 1,000? Yeah, dude. I don't know what these are supposed to do. I'll just make my style go up. Too tired? Too dried? Too dried out. Ah! Yes. I'm no longer moist. I don't get why this seat of agility... Oh, I see why. Duh. No, I wanted to fucking use it. God damn it. Getting through some necessities here before we go fight. What's going on, Bulbin here? How you doing, man? Yeah, I can smell they're fucking cooking something, man. Oh, let me look at the armor situation here. Nope, that's not armor. We got 3,000 armor. So I could get iron shields for Gear and Carver. I can get 1 cloak of evasion. I can get full plate armor for Carver. Or I can get iron armor for Carver and Navon. Well, iron shield seems to be the best bang for the buck, because it's about the same as what I'd gain from the plate armor. It's a little bit less, but... I get iron shields for gear and... Alright, so we got 2,000 left. I can get full plate for Carver. Yeah, let's do that. In fact, I could probably sell some of this shit and make money back. And then buy more armor. Sorry, we're revving up to go fight this guy, so it's gonna take me a minute to excuse me, get all this stuff squared away as I very slowly die. Yeah. There we go. It's alright. We all have to die someday. My day is just today, I guess. $18 gold. Disc 1. There's no discs on Nintendo DS. See, what sucks is all of fucking what's-her-name's items entered my inventory because she put them all in there. And so now we're selling them all because we don't know what she's using, so it sucks to be her, I guess. She's just not going to have any weapons and have to buy new weapons again. New armor, everything. I don't know. we're getting there. Don't worry. Cool. Okay. Look at that. We have 9,000 gold now. Now we can get some real stuff going here. What's going on, Lazaka? How you doing, man? Doing all right. I don't know. My throat's being weird today. We're getting messages already. I just bought Nivan the Cloak of Evasion for 3,000 gold. And the full plate armor, which apparently she can wear, costs substantially less and provides more defense. I should have looked. Damn it. Okay. What did I eat today? I ate a hamburger. Me and it's not really my boss, but he is kind of my boss. Went out. He likes McDonald's, so we went to McDonald's. All right, let me go drop this money off. They have the $3 combo thing, which is like 6 chicken nuggets and 2 French fries. I got that and a double cheeseburger. No pickles, because I don't like pickles. Pickles are terrible. No, I want to do more than that. Yeah, we don't need any of those nasty pickles here. Oh, I can't stay at the inn. Yeah, I try and make that my last option, personally. More expensive than normal takeaway with better quality? Not in America. I think they're better quality across seas. In America, it's kind of like, eh. From what I've heard it's better overseas, but I try to make McDonald's my last resort because A, it's 99% salt. But B, especially here, everything closes at like 10 o'clock. And so like if I really need to eat after 10, that's one of like 4 or 5 things that's open and quick, you know? So you orders your no salt? Yeah, but like there's salt in the patties, there's salt in the buns, there's salt in everything. You know, even if you get no salt on your fries, there's still salt everywhere. That's actually not what I want to do. Oh, see here, if you order something like that, sometimes they'll just ask you to pull to the side and they'll deliver it to your car. I don't bother because I usually don't get French fries, so. And they can't take the salt out of the burgers or whatever, you know? The fries are good. You can see if they dump it in with the salted ones first. I mean, probably what they're gonna do is they're gonna make them pull yours out and then dump the rest in there and put salt on them. But yes, if you're looking for no salt, then that's the way to do it to make sure. We're talking about McDonald's now. I want to go explore, but I also want my health to be at full for... attack the thing on the right, I think is terrible. We've had plenty of normal conversations, please. You know what is a fucking really surprisingly hearty breakfast? Is, if you go to Chick-fil-A, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to heal before we fought, dude. Okay. And you get, like, you can get a chicken on a muffin, but if you add eggs to that and cheese, it's like fucking crazy. So you thought Rosmira would save you. Your battles do not impress me. You are persistent. I give you that. Are you ready for eternal sleep? This is a nightmare from which you shall not awaken. You prefer Wendy's over McDonald's? Depends on what I'm getting. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to like think of where makes the best fries. I can't think of a good place to make that makes fries. Nowhere. Dodged it, of course. Yeah, see? Is there any point to even killing these guys? I don't know. I guess not. John Wick strategy game. I don't know if I remember which one that one is. Arby's has good fries. I haven't been to an Arby's in years now. I'm sure Mystics that depends on which one you go to as well, but yeah, I can see how there would be some aversion. Of course, not affected. Nice. This one sucks. Don't do that to me, my friend. Nice. Nice. Horsey sauce. Yeah, I haven't been there since I was a kid, I think. I think it was one of those ones where we were on the road and we stopped just to eat something. Please tell me horsey sauce has horseradish in it. I like my horseradish. What's the most annoying sound? People. What a shitty answer. I don't know. It's exactly why I like chat. It's because I can't hear any of you. I'm kidding, of course. You know what? There's certain like mannerisms that people use when they talk. And certain accents that I don't like, if I'm gonna be honest. You hate vacuums? How can this be? I am Murdaugh, not some cheap conjurer. Some conjurer of cheap tricks. These fools really hope to overpower me? I'm through playing games with you. Wake up and realize your world belongs to me. Come, you have yet to witness true terror. It is time to end this. Oh no, it's another fight. Now we got chilly breath. Oh god. Oh god, look how much damage he took off in one turn. Dodged it, of course. Intense what? And they went to sleep. Son of a bitch. Of course they would. Millie, please wake up. I could really use... Fuck. His basic attack is worthless? Well, yeah, it's because I buffed up with Kabuff. So if he breaks that, then I won't be in a good spot. All my healers are sleeping. This, I think this is the mid-boss, like halfway through the game. I think it's the final boss, but not at the end of the game. I've only revealed like a third of the map, so it definitely can't be. Damn it, keeps fucking dodging. That's the worst. I wonder what's better, his regular attack or the other attack? Because this, I don't know if this is factors in his weapon or not. So let's see. Maybe I've just been wasting time using that. I mean, it's a real difference, but. Yeah, it's better to use the other thing. Fuck, that's bad. God damn it. Nobody knows the spell, the anti-sleep, unfortunately. I wish. Yeah, of course. Carver, you just woke up! My friend, please! Just stay awake for more than a few minutes. I implore you. There we go. Millie, level 21. Learned, wake up. This cannot be. She wanted to stay on the ship. She didn't want to come off the ship, so she threw all the new items I bought for her in the bag and stayed there. From out of nowhere, a strange voice emanates through the room. You have fought with courage and conviction, Gear. The world is now free of Murdaw's menace forever. Go forth. There are many who await your return. Nice of her, yes. Yes, after I spent a ton of money that could have gone to somebody else. So Murdaw has indeed been defeated at last. I had scarcely dared, to dream of this day. I must applaud you on your magnificent efforts. Surely the time for peace has returned, and we owe it all to your hard work. On behalf of this kingdom, nay, on behalf of this entire world, I offer you my sincerest thanks. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. It's nothing much, but, well, here, have a look. I have to say yes or no before I know what it is. Gear receives a lightning staff. Okay, not bad. I have every confidence we can continue to rely on you and your companions to spare no effort for the sake of this world and its people. What's going on, Shiny? Well, I'm spent. That's all I have to say. However, it seems my wife Apnea would like to have a word with you in private, Gear. If the rest of you would be so kind as to take your leave, I'll be waiting for you downstairs. Well, that's that. See you later, Gear. Come a little closer, Gear. I'd like to get a better look at your face. Yes, there can be no doubt. It really is you, Prince Gear. My, haven't you grown? Ah, but even as I utter these words, you probably have no idea what I speak. Apnea, yeah. It's Queen Apnea and Prince Somnia. Or King Somnia, excuse me. But rest assured, a mother knows, you are our son. Well, to be more precise, you're part of our son's dream. That is probably why you seem somewhat different from the Gear we know. Still, if this is the case, then your real self is to be found somewhere in this world. That was true for your friend Carver, was it not? I'm truly sorry, Gear. I didn't want to bring this up on such a joyous day. But if Murdaw has been defeated, and the world is finally in peace again, then why has your true self not yet returned? I can't stop thinking about it. Gear, I beg you, the real you is out there somewhere in this world. Seek him out, please. Your current existence is incomplete. We eagerly await the day you can return to us as the real Gear. How would you know if I'm the real one or not? Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.